Now then, are you two ready? Yeah! Natürlich. In dieser neuen Folge. Und wir sind noch 3,5 Tage da in Japan. Wallets? Check. Change of clothes? Check. Okay, in that case, our 1 night, 2 day stay in Kyoto. Let's go! Now, as for our itinerary from Tokyo to Kyoto. We'll get on the Shinkansen from here at Tokyo Station. Diese große Bahn schon wieder. The Shinkansen. What is it? Are you that fired up about riding the Shinkansen? Of course I am. It's the Shinkansen. The Shinkansen. Not only is it the fastest train in the world, it's no lie to say it's the safest, most technological advanced train out there. English is me. Wow, is that so? It sure is. I mean, I've been really hoping to ride the Shinkansen at least once. Wow, I'm so looking forward to this. Yeah, I'm sure you are, but first we need to buy our tickets to get on. Sure, let's do that. First, there are several Shinkansen lines when you get out of Tokyo. The one that goes to Kyoto is called the Tokaido Shinkansen. Tokaido Shinkansen, right? Yes, there are also 3 kinds of Tokaido Shinkansen. Those are the Nozomi, the Hikari, and the Kodama. Englisch, ich weiß nicht, wie man es ausspricht. Englisch aussprechen, Deutsch aussprechen, Japanisch aussprechen? Geht nicht. That's right, the Kodama stops at every station, but the Hikari and Nozomi only stop at the important ones. They are special express trains in every sense of the word. Between the two, the Hikari takes shorter stops at each station than the Nozomi. There's about 500 kilometers between Tokyo and Kyoto. The Nozomi makes the trip in about 2 hours 20 minutes. 2 hours 20 minutes? That's even faster than I thought. By the way, all the trains cost the same amount, so if you're going to a major station like Kyoto or Osaka, it's better to take the Nozomi. I see. Now, about the tickets. To ride the Shinkansen, you will need both a boarding pass and a special express ticket. Then you will choose between free seating or reserved seating. A boarding pass and an express ticket. Then free seating or reserved seating. Und es kostet natürlich so viel, dass es hier nicht mehr eingeblendet werden kann. Und mit unserem 1:1 System hier, was wir klugerweise gemacht haben, um das Spiel zu testen, 999,99 €. Yeah. One-way free seating ticket to Kyoto is about 13,000 yen, but a round-trip ticket is a little cheaper each way, so it's best to go round-trip for your boarding pass whenever possible. Round-trip, got it. I will remember that. Natürlich werde ich werde mich mein Leben lang daran erinnern, was Gogo und Nippon mir beigebracht hat. No to buy. In Japanese JR stations, the ticket counters called Midori no Madoguchi, with vending machines in the larger stations. Ooh. You can also purchase tickets at travel agency counters in some stations. If you go to a travel agency, you can sometimes buy them in a bundle with hotel reservations at a discount price. Wow. Verstanden der Satz. Oh right. Uni-san, when you go to Kyoto, make sure our seats are... I got it. On the right side, right? The right side, right? Yeah, you always know what I'm thinking, Uni-san. Seats on the right side. Why? Because... Nope, I'm not telling right now. You will see soon enough. What? Now you got me curious. I'm curious. Tell me. No way. Then Makoto? No way, Uni-san. Don't tell him. Yes, I know. Okay. No, first we'll buy the tickets. Then we'll go get our bento. Bento. Hoffentlich nicht reduziertes, weil... Der Anime Bento, ja. And board the train. We're buying bento before we get on the train? Of course, long ago they had restaurant carts on the Shinkansen itself. But as the travel times got faster and faster, they stopped doing it because there was less need to eat a slow meal on the train. So, sort of in place of that, they started selling a special bento in the larger stations known as ikiben that usually contain the region's specialty food. Eating in ikiben while chatting with friends and watching the scenery pass by is part of the fun of the train ride. Yeah. In other words, it's a way to make the trip itself special. That's exactly it. It's not just a mode of transformation, but a part of the journey. This is getting really exciting. 800, okay, das geht ja. So we just bought our bento and got through the gate. Now we wait for the Shinkansen to arrive. Shinkansen. You're as excited as a child. But, it's here. So was, so ein toller Zug. Wow, that's the Shinkansen. Nein, sicherlich nicht. Yes, it's the newest model, the N700. It's a real thing. It's like a perfectly streamlined form. It's like a smart train. It's amazing. Was? Die Form macht den Zug intelligent? Genau. You can tell it's fast just by looking at it. Ja, aber muss sich ja nicht bewahrheiten immer. Well, it's worth nothing then that since the trains first started running, the trip time to Kyoto has been reduced by nearly 1 hour. An hour? That's completely amazing when you put it that way. I wonder how hard they must have worked to shrink the time by an hour. Come on, it's fine for you to be excited, but don't space out or the train will leave without us. Punkte. Die weniger sind als im Japanischen halbiert. Glaube ich. Oder warte, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Doch halbiert. Ah ja, die Animation ist irgendwie seit der letzten Folge Nippon wird plötzlich aufwendig. Was ist los? So, have you calmed down a little? You're insane. I've been calm the whole time. Please, you're insane is my line. You've been spazzing out since we got on the train. Now I've been on the train 40 minutes and you've been spazzing out the whole time. I am not. Don't say you're not spazzing. Come on, let him be. There's nothing wrong with him enjoying himself, right? Yeah, I mean, this is totally amazing. Bäume, Berge, Himmel. Bäume, Berge, Himmel. Bäume, Berge, Himmel. Bäume, Himmel, Berge. Bäume, Bäume, Berge, Himmel. Also, these seats are so comfortable. You can recline them so far. And even though we're racing through a 300 km per hour, I don't feel the slightest vibration. Sieht man auch gar nicht, dass das Fenster hier so ruckelt. Each seat even has its own power outlet and you can even connect to the internet. Unglaublich in dieser Zeit, was Züge alle so können. I can't believe how advanced Japan is with stuff like this. So Internet, so zu solchen Sachen wie Internet. So. See, you're completely spacing out right now. No, enough with the flirting you two. Huh? We are not flirting. Really? From my point of view, it looked exactly like flirting. Yeah, Internet. That's why I'm telling you we're not. It's going to sound like you're protesting too much. Come on, Unesha, you're always quick to say such strange things. Sorry. Anyway, It's about time. What is it? It's about time for what? Remember earlier when I asked for seats on the right side of the train? You're going to learn why very soon. Ah, it's inside you two. Look. Ach so. Okay. Was ergibt Sinn? That's Japan's greatest mountain. Mount Fuji. Achso, Mount, nicht Mountain. That's now Crested Peak. That gentle slope, so peaceful and solemn, but with such a presence. How can I describe it? To just call it beautiful feels almost trite. It's 3,776 meters tall, the tallest active volcano in Japan. Active volcano? Mount Fuji is an active volcano? Yes, it is. Its last eruption was about 300 years ago, and until 15 years ago they thought it might have gone dormant. But when they learned that it was still active internally, they reclassified it as an active volcano again. That's an active volcano. They say the last time it erupted, the ash reached all the way to Tokyo. So far. When we look at the earlier data, we see that Mount Fuji eruptions have not set period, but the longest dormant period was a little under 300 years. And as Onishan said, the last eruption was 300 years ago. That means it could erupt at any time, yes. There are various theories as to why it's called Mount Fuji. One alternative meaning of the word Fuji is unique, while another is undying, so some theorize that the name stems for unique mountain or undying mountain. An undying mountain. Yes, that explanation posits it. As an active volcano, the ancients threw of it as a living mountain. A living mountain? Say, can you climb to the top of Mount Fuji? Yes, you can, although... Okay. Gib mir 3 Tage, ich werde an die Spitze klettern. And then, you can only get halfway up by car, and the path that you need to climb on foot. Generally speaking, lodges on the mountainside only open in the summer, around July and August. So if you want to climb it, you need to go during that period. I see. Mount Fuji, Japan's greatest mountain. Someday I would like to climb it for myself. Die komischen Punkte da, die im Japanischen irgendwie, ja. Thank you for riding with us today. Kyoto. Please be sure to have all belongings with you when you disembark. Kyoto. 6 Punkte werden zu 3 Punkten. Ich sag gar nichts mehr zu den Punkten jetzt. Kyoto Tower. Ah, we're here. This is Japan's old capital, Kyoto. Kyoto was Japan's capital for over 1,000 years, until it was changed over to Tokyo in 1867. For over 1,000 years. Kyoto became capital in the year 794. Before that, Japan's government was based in Nara Prefecture and it moved with each change of the head of state. But in 794 they built a new city on this land. It was known as Heian-kyo, and its layout was based on the contemporary capital of China. That city remained as Japan's capital for over 1,000 years afterward. Sowas. Such a long time, huh? But... What's wrong? What year did the Edo period start? In 1603. Wasn't Tokyo the center of government during the Edo period? In that case, Kyoto should have stopped being the capital that year. You make a good point. It's true that the center of Japanese government was moved to Tokyo during the Edo period. But while the shogun in Edo had the real power, the formal head of the government was not the shogun himself, but the emperor here in Kyoto. So even during the Edo period, the Japan government was technically centered in Kyoto. And even when it officially moved to Edo, Kyoto and Osaka next door continued to grow as if it were still the capital, right? That's right. I see. So you could say Kyoto is the city that maintains the traditions, charms and culture of Japan's good old days. I see. I guess even I think of traditional Japanese culture when I think of Kyoto. But still... But you would rather be seeing the town for yourself instead of listening to our lectures, right? How did you know that? Because we can read your face like a book, right, Akira? Yeah, especially when you're thinking perverted things. No way. A response like that. Wait a minute. You mean you do think of those things? No, natürlich nicht. That was just an automatic response, that's all. What, are you saying we are lacking in womanly charms? What are you talking about? Do you want me to think those things or not? That's oh, you baka. Of course I don't want you to think about it. You perv. I told you I'm not... Come now, Aki-san, let's put this strange quarrel to rest. Concerning the earlier issue, it's no wonder you're more interested in the modern town. Kyoto is still a major metropolis after all, so it's still gradually changing as new people and shops come in. I see. Ja. Also das muss man sich vorstellen, dem wird das Ganze erzählt über Kyoto oder Japan oder so und der einfach immer daneben nickt mit dem Kopf. Ja, I see, ja, ich verstehe, ja, ja, weiter, ja. Achso, ja. Oh, wow. Fällt der Schutz hier einfach vom Mikrofon. I see, now that you mention it, I can see that it's true. Well, as long as we're here, we really should look at all around. So, let's cut the chit-chat. It's time for the quick tour. Yes, it is. That's what I've been waiting for. So, where should we start? Let me see, I think that's the best place, don't you? That? Und die sagen auch die ganze Zeit immer, das, für wer ist mit das? First, the entry fee, there. Oh, ein Garten. Oh, Vögel. Bis die Hintergrundmusik wieder auslässt und dann... This is Kiyomizu-dera, the most famous temple in Kyoto. Dera, a Japanese suffix meaning temple. Okay. Kiyomizu-dera. They say Kiyomizu-dera was completed before Kyoto became the capital in the year 778. Before Kyoto was capital, there are temples that old. Kiyomizu-dera is known for how the main hall juts out on the side of the mountain. The main hall has been rebuilt over and over due to fires, but the last rebuild was in 1633, so it's still quite old. It was still built around 400 years ago then. It's standard for the stone buildings of America and Europe to survive that long, but for these eastern wooden structures to last so long shows the care that goes into them. I know, do you know the Japanese phrase, jump from the stage at Kiyomizu, meaning to plunge headfirst into something? The stage at Kiyomizu, it refers to this building? Yes. They say that if you screw up your courage and jump from here, your wish will come true. They say that in the old days many men really would make the jump to show their determination. From here, but it's really far down. Yeah, they say some people really died trying it. Oh, honestly, men are such idiots. I can't help but agree with you there. Ja, ist irgendwie... Warum sagt man sowas? Ist, kann man ja nicht sagen, irgendwie man da bei den Göttern betet. Egal. Anstatt da so runterspringen, ja. As long as we're here, let's go to the Ottawa Waterfall below. The Ottawa Waterfall. Und immer wenn irgendwas gesagt wird, lass uns dahin gehen oder so und dann wiederholt er das mal, was? Dahin? Zum Beispiel, lasst uns zum Supermarkt gehen. Zum Supermarkt? Ja, zum Konbini. Zum Konbini? Ja, wir essen jetzt japanische... Ich will japanische Pizza essen. Ah, ich weiß wohin. Dorthin. Wohin? Wir gehen jetzt zum Wasserfall. Zum Wasserfall? Mhm. Yes, it's a small waterfall consisting of of three narrow streams. Meine Lieblingssprache Englisch. Three. The waterfall has existed for over 1,000 years. Back then, people said the water could confer wealth or long life. They loved it. It's the fountain of youth. The Fountain of Youth? Okay, let's check it out. Aha. Da sind wir jetzt also. Ewige Jugend. Wow. There really are 3 trails of water here. Ja, denn er dachte nämlich, er wird belogen, wie viele Wasserspuren da sind. Each stream confers its own blessings from right to left. They confer academic success, health and love respectively. Academics, health and love. So then, starting from the right, I take the water from each and drink it? Okay, let's start with the water of academics. Ja, klar. Water of academics. Ich weiß nicht, ob man es hört, aber ich trinke jetzt auch Wasser, weil hilft vielleicht. Now the water of health, then the water of love. Oh, it's delicious. It really could be the fountain of youth. Now that I think about it, you guys only drank from the health and love springs and not from the academics one. How come? Ah, well, Red? Yes? Well, what? You both look so serious. The truth is, it said that anyone greedy enough to try to drink from all 3 rivers will be denied the blessings. Oh, sowas. What? Wait, is that true? Yes, I'm sorry to say. No, wait, why didn't you tell me that earlier? Because it would have made it so much less funny. Sorry about that. So I didn't earn any blessings today. I could have used the blessings in love at least. Yeah. So, now that I think about it, Makoto and Yakira both drank from the love spring. So was. First, the entry fee, there. Now, our next Kyoto sightseeing spot is here. Ah, habe ich auch schon mal gesehen. Im Tekken-Film. Und auf Bildern. Wow, this is a Kinyakuyi. Yeah, Japanese suffix meaning temple and literal feeling of terror. Okay, Temple. Wir besuchen Tempel. Kinkaku. The kin in Kinkaku is a reference to the grand golden color of the temple. The name is actually a nickname. Ach, Kin ist ja golden und Gin ist Silber, ja. What's its real name? I know it, it's Rakunji, right? That's right, you really know your stuff, Akira. Hold your applause until the end. I still know lots more about the Rakunji. Then why don't you tell us about it, Akira? Leave it to me. The fact is, there was already a temple here in the 13th century, but the noble who commissioned it was put to death for conspiring against the emperor, and it fell into ruin. Then, around the end of the 14th century, the shogun Ashikaga Yoshimitsu fixed it up and built a new temple, which he called the Rakunji. Whoa, is it really what happened? Yes, she's exactly right. Wait a minute, why are you asking Onishan for confirmation? No reason, just wanted to be sure. Let me tell you, this isn't all I know. I also know that when the temple was completed, the grounds around it were larger and that it completely burned down once. Burned down the temple? Was it in a war or what? Bzzzt, sorry. It burned down just 60 years ago. It was awesome. Awesome? You mean someone set fire to it? Yeah, in 1950. Yeah. By a young monk still in training. A monk committed arson? That's right, the temple was already a famous national treasure at the time, so it caused a huge stir. I see, that makes sense. An award-famous author named Mishima Yukio wrote a novel about it. The name of the novel is, of course, Kinkakuji. Wow, Kira, you really know a lot about the Kinkakuji. Ja, und ich suche jetzt mal nach dem Buch und beende diese Folge. Kinkakuji, okay. Muss ich mir jetzt merken. Ciao.